YouTube, man, it's your boy RODSKII. We back with another video, man. In today's video, what we're gonna be talking about is the top 5 ways to get motion during the summer or before the summer, because you know it's coming up. We already in May. You know, for some people, just consider it the summer. You know, but the summer's coming up, the June, July's, and things like that. And you know, we all want to have some money before the summer comes. You feel me? Who wants to be broke when summer? You know, we gotta have the moves this summer. You see what I'm saying? We gotta be traveling this summer and things like that. But not to talk your heads off, we're gonna be doing this video 5 ways. Like I said, if you're under 18, this video is specifically for you. If you're over 18, you can still watch the video, still take some knowledge from this video. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge don't get discriminated. You feel me? And knowledge can go to anybody, any age, any demographic, anything like that. So with all that being said, let's get straight into it. You know, it's not in no order best to worst. It's just the top 5 things I thought of, top 5 things I did or I heard, and I see the proof, you know, in the pudding. So with all that being said, let's get straight into it. Number 1, what we got is clipping for small creators. And I said small creators, not big creators. Now, big creators, you know, there's a whole another avenue you can do with those. You know what I'm saying? In the terms of like, you know, making a viral video, getting paid off TikTok and things like that. But that process is not, I ain't gonna say it's impossible or unfeasible, because anything is possible, but it's a little bit more challenging than this method. You know, and this method is mainly like clipping for small creators, because a lot of small creators will pay you, you know, I don't know, maybe it's $100 a month or something. And it might pay you something small, but it's still something, you know, and there's no effort for real. Like, you literally just take the videos, take small parts of the videos and clip it and post it, you know. And I say this because I currently don't do this, but I had many small creators reach out to me and was asking for this, you know, and it's an easy way to do this. You know, you could download Opus AI, you know, Opus AI, they make the clips, the captions. I think that's like $15 a month or something, or you can do it organically off the YouTube video. It's really up to you. Only thing I say with being careful with doing it organically is music in the background, in case they have some beats or something in the background with the TikTok sound. It might not mix well, you know what I'm saying? Just keep that in mind. But yeah, man, it's plenty of money to make clipping, and you don't have to clip the biggest, the cost and that's. And not even to mention that, you know, also with the small things, like I was talking about the big things, you know, that big creator fund, things like that. You can also achieve that with small things and still be getting that, you know, them little checks coming in. You see what I'm saying? So clipping for small creators, definitely something I think that's going to be in this summer. Definitely something I think you need to do this summer. And yeah, with all that being said, let's get straight into strategy number 2. All right, man, number 2 what I got for y'all is creating a business. Now, me personally, I have a clothing brand, but you can create a hair business, all these other things. But I'm going to tell you why I do a clothing brand. And I'm going to just put selling online products with this too. You know what I'm saying? But this is very, very vital if you have capital to start, you know. And I mean, you can, it's not impossible to start with like $0, you know, with the clothing brand. You do the pre-made method, but it's a little bit harder, you know, to get that, you know, that spark. You see what I'm saying? But how should I say this? The way I recommend doing a business is this, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm speaking in clothing terms, and I'm gonna put it into other terms, right? But clothing terms, right, what I recommend anybody that wants to do clothes or wants to do a business, this is very important, bro. Get a trending product, you know, whether that's, you know, you see crop tees trending, shorts trending, you know what I'm saying? You see another trending thing, like maybe like rhinestones. I ain't gonna tell y'all what I got in hand, but I'm gonna tell you what some people did, you know, because rhinestones were trending, you know, beanies are trending. You know what somebody did? They combined them to both. And they're selling at least 800 units of those. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably know what brand I'm talking about off the top of my head. I mean, off the top of y'all head, you know, when I said that. But I ain't gonna tell you what I'm doing, because I ain't dropped it yet. But when I drop it, you know what I'm saying, we already gonna have that product. But here is the thing. Get you a trusted ads manager. If you want a trusted ad manager, hit my DMs. I got you with the best in the business. I'm not even gonna lie. And it's not myself. It's not myself, but it's somebody, you know, I met, and we've been chopping it up, and we've been talking business, and he about his business, bro. He gets it done. He gets it done, bro. So DM me, follow me on Instagram for that sauce, you know. Really business in general, but he will scale your brand to crazy amounts. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yeah, but that's the main thing, and you're gonna have to have some capital to start with him. You know, he has different packages and things like that. But yeah, after that, really, I mean, that's really it when it comes to the business. I mean, the business is, I say, the most lucrative, but you're going to need the most money to start it, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So it's not for everybody, but I recommend it for people, especially if you get a job right now. Get a job, save up some money, put it into the ad manager, buy a bulk, because I'm speaking in clothing brand terms, or even just anything terms. Buy a bulk, promote it with the ad manager, you know, post the content, then boom, drop, and boom, you're going to have the sales and you're going to have some paper on you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to say you're going to sell 100K first drop. You know, it's possible though. Like I said, it's possible to do that. But I ain't going to sit here and promise you're going to do that. But I mean, it's possible, gang. But with all that being said, man, I'm done yapping. Let's get straight into the next and third tip of the video. Number 3, Depop dropshipping. Now, this is the only one I haven't currently did, but this is something I definitely been learning, and I definitely want to do. I remember I was doing something similar to this called reselling. You know, it's kind of the same thing, but it's a little bit different. But Depop dropshipping is basically you can get clothes, you can get different items and things like that and sell. I know y'all been seeing it on TikTok, so I've been learning more about it, and I think it's definitely a feasible way to make money. You know, I say just look at the rules and regulations on the site you're using. You know, Depop, look at the regulations. eBay, look at the regulations. Grab, look at the regulations, bro. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you're doing, if you're just selling something, you selling the water guns, or you selling clothes. I probably would lean more towards selling clothes for me, just because, you know, I'm a brand owner, so I know how to move clothes. I'm just be honest with you. That's one thing I know how to do. But I mean, if you could sell something, you could sell pretty much anything. So definitely. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I am not going to elaborate too much on this because I don't know. I'm not like overly knowledgeable about it, but I'm telling you for sure, this is definitely one of the best ways on this list. You know, I've seen a lot of people make money off it. You know, I'm gonna try it. I think it could work. You know what I'm saying? You just really gotta keep doing it. You know, you can't take one no as a forever no. You know what I'm saying? So that's really it. But that's really it for Depop dropshipping. I really don't have too much to say about it. But yeah, let's get straight into tip number 4. You see what I'm saying? 4 is content creation, bro. And let me just elaborate on this, bro. Content creation, I put this kind of on the back burner of the list because I'm gonna be honest for you, it's not gonna work for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna work for everybody. I mean, I can't promise you're gonna see success in it, but what I will say is this about content creation. Content creation, it has social media in general. Anything on social media has the option to go viral in one day and change your life. You know what I'm saying? So even if content ain't your main focus, I still recommend posting content. Like, that's something I do. Like, I'm not saying content ain't my main focus. Like, I really mess with YouTube. I really want to be a YouTuber, you know, and get paid off. You know, I already reached the subscriber mark, but I just need to reach the view hours mark. But once I do that, I'm gonna start getting paid off YouTube and things like that. But, you know, I feel like it's certain things on my journey that I ain't do, you know, that I should have did now that I'm looking back on it. And I'm gonna drop a video on that once I actually get monetized. So, you know, I'll be talking like real spill on there. You see what I'm saying? But definitely, you know, creating content, I mean, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, that's what I'm doing. I'm getting some bread off TikTok, nothing crazy, but mine's not from the creative front. It's from, you know, sponsorships and things like that. I'll make a video about that too if y'all want, you know. And yeah, that's really it, bro, with content. You really just gotta stick with it, find your niche, and continue to post. You know, I'm be honest with you though, I'm not gonna sit here and say you're gonna make money the first week of you doing that, but I'm telling you, it's gonna be hard times, but the hard times don't last forever. See what I'm saying? But with that being said, that's it for tip number 4, and let's get to the last and final tip of the video, number 5. And I put this at number 5 because I'm be honest, it's the most riskiest, but it still makes some change now, and that is investing in the stock market, bro. Specifically option trading. You know, I actually have a partner that does option trading, and he just made $650 today. So I'm like, man, you know, I'm currently learning more about option trading. I did option trade a little bit. I made a couple bucks. I ain't made nothing crazy where I'm gonna be like, I'm a guru at it or anything like that. But definitely, bro, option trading is definitely a good thing. You learn the charts, you learn where to invest in that day, what not to invest in. Like I said, it is risky, but I'm telling you, once you learn them charts, bro, see what I'm saying? But, you know, only thing about it is, I mean, legally, you gotta be over 18 or 18 or older, but I mean, you could just use a parent or a brother or a friend that's over 18's information, and then just invest under their name, and then when the tax season come up, just report them taxes, and then yeah, you got it like that. But y'all ain't hear that from me though, you know what I'm saying? But for real though, investing is definitely very lucrative way of making money. Now, like I said, just be careful on what you invest in, because you don't want to be up 700 then lose 700 the next day. See what I'm saying? So just remember, I gotta stop saying that after everything. See what I'm saying? I gotta stop saying that. I've been saying that recently, and I keep saying that after everything I say now. I need to stop. I need to stop. But anyway, yeah, option trading, very lucrative. Learn the charts. If y'all want an in-depth video on that, I can get my partner to come explain to y'all basically what to look for in the charts and things like that for the free ski. You know what I'm saying? For right now, I'm not going to charge you. I'm never going to charge you. I don't care if I get $2 million tomorrow and 2 million subscribers. I'm never going to charge you. Everything I do on the channel will be free. I'm just being honest. Besides my clothes, that's it. Everything else is free. Everything knowledge in the brand is free. I'll give it to y'all free. I don't really know. I never really gave a fuck about it, like money in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? But him, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He might start a course or something, but it's gonna be worth it if he does, because I'm telling you, he be making bank. He be making bank. But that's it for the video, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. It's my first time filming in a long time, because like I be having videos filmed, and I be dropping consistently like once a week, but like I haven't filmed in a while. You see what I'm saying? No, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna switch it like that. We're gonna work about it. Anyway though, with that being said, that's it for this video. I'll see y'all next week. Next week we might come with a vlog. You never know. I'm starting to change the dynamic of this channel, different type of videos and things like that. But with that being said, love y'all folks. I'll see y'all folks next week. Or y'all gonna see me on the short tonight too. I'm gonna post a short. But yeah, with that being said, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all next week.